All right, I'm going to explain a game called Cuttle. First person to 21 points wins. I'm going to explain what all the cards do and show you a little example. Okay, so along with the point cards being points, 2 to 10, the ace is also worth 1 point. And then these aren't worth any points to do actions. So let's show you the two. So let's say that my opponent has a queen out. So my wife will put a queen out right here. Yeah, so you can see. And I decide on my turn I want to get rid of it. The 2 gets rid of that permanent card. They both go into the discard. Okay? So, and then let's see, a 3 lets you draw from the scrap pile or the discard pile. So I could play the 3 and take a 2 or a queen, right? And back into my hand. A 4 makes your opponent discard 2 cards from their hand at random. A 5 makes it so that I can draw. Whoever plays the 5 draws 2 cards from the top of the deck. A 6 is a card that gets rid of all permanents on the table. So if I had the queen on my side and then Karen had a king, we'll explain those what they do in a bit, but those are both permanents. If I play the 6, her permanent goes away, but so does mine. So you got to play that strategically. And then 7, a 7 makes it so when I play it, I draw off the top and I have to play whatever I draw. So a 10 is this point card. I put it in front of me as points. An 8 is a very interesting card. It allows me to play it sideways in front of me, and my opponent has to put their hand in front of them the entire time. While this card's out, they got to play with their hand exposed. And if they played another 8, that would do the same to me, so we'd both be playing with exposed. You can get rid of the 8 with a 2 would be another example. A 9, so if Karen had another permanent in front of her, again like a queen or a king, so she has an 8. I can play a 9, and it takes her 8 and puts it face down on top of the deck, so it's now her turn. She could draw that if she wanted or do something else. 10 is only points. That's all it does. And a jack will, if Karen has these 10s in front of her, she's about to win, I could play a jack on her 10 and put it into my score pile. So I would win. I have 30 points if that was the case. She could play another jack on her turn and take back the 10. And you could play a 2 to get rid of the jack, and the points go back to whoever they originally were owned by. The 6 would do the same kind of thing. The 6 would do the same kind of thing. So a queen is a protector card. So if I have a queen out in front of me, my 10 points are now protected from like a jack. But if you play a 2 on my queen, it would take away the queen into the discard pile, and now they're exposed. Perfect. A king makes it so that you have to play, it lowers the amount of points you need to win by. Usually you need 21. One king makes it so I only need, I think 14 points. If you have 2 kings down, then you can get just 10 points and win. And then last is the ace. The ace makes it so if I played an ace, this would be a terrible time for me to play an ace. It gets rid of all scores, so her 10, my 10s would all go to the discard pile. But this is really handy when it gets to the point that they're about to win and you need to catch back up. So that's, did I miss anything, Karen?
Yeah, scuttle.
So that's scuttle. Oh, we missed scuttle is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So a scuttle is a rule we don't use very much, but it can be used. So if I had a 10 of hearts in front of me and Karen had a 10 of spades in her hand, she could scuttle my 10 of hearts because a 10 of spades is the highest suit. So let me tell you the order of suits. So a club is the lowest, and then a diamond is the next highest, and then a heart, and then the spade. All right, so that's the suits in the order of their rank, so to speak. You can always, if Karen had that 7 in front of her, and for some reason this was my hand, I was really afraid she was going to win with that 7. Any card higher than a 7, so an 8, 9, 10 can scuttle a 7. So it's the same. Right? If she has a 2 in front of her, a higher point value can scuttle. Does that make sense, Karen? Okay. So that is scuttling. I think those are all the points and all the permanents. Is there anything else I missed?
We didn't talk about jokers. Do you want to talk about jokers?
Oh, jokers. Yeah, we didn't have any of those out. A joker is very simple. You play it as a one-time play, and you get to take you play it into the scrap pile, and you get to take your opponent's entire hand.
You switch hands.
Yeah. So if, you don't want to obviously do that with good hands, but very useful, very change the entire game kind of card. So let's shuffle these together and show you a game and how it plays. It's really quick. So you only need 1 deck of cards. I don't know if we said that at the very beginning, but you only need 52. You don't have to play jokers, but that makes this another great part of the game.
That's a variant.
Yeah. To start the game, you need to have one person who's ever first gets 5 cards, and I'm not going to shuffle one each. I know that bothers a lot of you, but the person that's second gets 6 cards to start with. We found that it is a big advantage to start first, so that makes that one less card better. Another point of the game that we didn't talk about: if you run out of cards here, that's it. Right? The game, if you run out of cards here, you get 3. If someone passes 3 times, the game's over. It usually ends before them. Basically, you don't get to shuffle the discard pile in, so just make sure you're always watching the cards and collecting as many as you need to beat them before you run out. So we'll see what she does. We'll let you go first since you got the 5 cards, and then I'll go.
All right. I'm going to lay my 9 down as a point card.
Okay. And I will go ahead and see what you have in your hand. And then it's your turn. So now we get to see everything she has.
I'm going to see what you have in your hand, too.
We'll keep it up close. I'll put my points a little higher. Let me put it a little further up there for you. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, it's my turn. You just play. I can draw 2 or play points. I think I'll catch up with points. What does she got? She's got a jack, so she could take it. She could switch hands or eliminate all points. Let's get rid of her 8 and see what she does from there.
I'm going to draw a card.
Okay, so I still have my 8, but she can't see my hand anymore. I'm going to draw 2. 5. It's pretty good.
Okay, I'm going to make you discard 2 cards.
So I'm going to shuffle and then randomly get rid of 2. Ooh. My turn. Your turn.
Okay, I'm going to draw.
So you're going to see what I'm going to do here with this in a bit.
Okay, I'm going to play my 7, which means I have to draw the top card and immediately play it. So I play the queen to protect my 9.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'll do the 2 on her queen.
Thank you.
So the only other way to get rid of that queen would have been a 6. That's right.
I'm going to draw.
Okay. Another queen to protect stuff. We'll draw.
I'll play my queen.
I'll play mine.
I'll draw.
Your turn again?
I'm going to make you discard 2 cards.
Oh no. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we'll draw.
I am going to draw as well.
Discard 2. Oh, no more switching hands or getting rid of points. Okay, your turn, Karen.
Okay, I'll play a king. So now I only have to get to 14.
Oh boy. Okay, your turn.
I will draw.
Okay, again. Oh, that's a pretty good one. That's what I needed.
Okay, I will draw again.
If we have enough time for this, huh? She has 1 more point, she wins.
No. I have to get to 14.
Sorry, 1 more turn and you win.
Oh.
You have a 7. So, I don't have anything. So I wish I could do this. I was trying to get that 3 to get a 2 in the scrap pile. But since she has the queen there, it protects it. I have absolutely no way to
Can
win.
you use your jack to take away my queen?
Nope, it's just for points. So I can play my 10 and get up to 19, but that's still going to lose the game. Karen's going to win no matter what.
I play 7.
So I do like that. I mean, it's fun. That part of the game is I still could have done more drawing in the future, like strategy-wise. It looks kind of like I'm stuck. But maybe I played a little too aggressive and should have been more defensive with 9 points on the board for the whole time. So
You want to play again?
first game goes to Karen. Yeah, we can play again.